Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Life with Grit. This is Jerit. Today we got another walk and talk episode. And to be perfectly honest, I just recorded one and it was absolute fire and realized that my mic disconnected on my walk because it's so cold and I don't know why, but it's like the port on the old iPhone doesn't want to work when it gets cold. So that sucks, but good. It's an opportunity to better myself. Right? So today I'm going to be talking about being a social outlier. You draw a circle in the ground, within that is society, and then you're the dot outside of it. That was kind of talked about in Bible study the other night. And why do we struggle with that? Why do we want to be within that societal circle? Right? And that's something I struggled with for a long time. High school, mainly, I would say. Lots of parties going on. I was never invited to any. And first of all, never my thing. Just never been into alcohol. I don't think there's any true physical or mental benefits to it. I'm all about living my life to the best, being the best version of myself, I should say. Living in excellence. So to me, it doesn't make sense. But it still bothered me that I wasn't invited. First of all, why? I don't know, because those are people's opinions that I didn't even care about anyway. So I stumped myself there. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Because I love living outside the realm of society. And we all feel this way at times. Whether it's negative or positive. I think most of us feel negative about it. I personally feel positive about it because I've worked through that. Realize that it is an opportunity to just become extraordinary, right? You can't be extraordinary if you're ordinary. You can't be something special if you're like everyone else. So just realize that you got a lot of potential. And you can unlock that potential, especially when you are not grounded through the thought processes of society about how you should be as a person, what you should do, what your values should be, who you should like, whether that be romantic or friends. A lot of my friends are people I probably wouldn't have been friends with in high school. But it's pretty sweet, I would say. Walk and talk, so you're going to hear a car here. The old Honda CR-V. Round 2, baby, what do we got? V6 Chevy Camaro, not a muscle car. It's not. Just going to say it. It's not a muscle car if you don't have a V8. Anyway, something I'm a little passionate about there. Oh, we got another one coming up behind too. What do we got? So I'll get back on track. Hopefully the car doesn't make it too loud. But realize that it's okay to be outside mainstream society. It's an opportunity to grow, especially if it's something you're passionate about. Absolutely own that one. And it can be hard, right? I got a friend. He's in high school, and he asked me the other day, hey, why is prom such a big deal? Why is everyone got to rub it in each other's faces that you don't have a date or whatever? First of all, good. I went 3 years. Wasn't that fun, not going to lie. And I see it more as a status thing. Everyone's like, look at me. Drives nice cars there. Girls have nice dresses. Dudes get all dressed up. It's a look at me thing. And first 2 years went to an after party and we didn't drink or anything like that. Just kind of had fun. It was all right, but I could have been doing something better. The girl I was with my senior year, went, had a good time. Then we made some pizzas, like homemade pizzas and stuff, and watched a movie afterwards. And that was significantly better because that was just time spent, more meaningful time. But here's the thing, you can do that outside of prom night or parties. What do I do if I don't get invited to something? And I don't even know why I'm getting invited to something because I don't even care anymore. It's awesome. But I'll spend time with friends, work on a car, or best thing there is for me, I'll go lift, baby. Right? Do something productive with my time that I also enjoy. That's what I've truly found that I loved in life is, man, if you can find some hobbies, something you're passionate about, you can do something productive and have fun, right? So that's just why I'm not in on, for me, on the alcohol scene because it's just not productive. It's not benefiting yourself mentally, physically, or spiritually. So what are you doing? Except for the old communion wine, that benefits you spiritually. But realize again, that's okay to be outside mainstream society. It's an opportunity to grow yourself, and it takes time to cultivate that mindset. I didn't realize that, again, until 75 Hard. I talk about that a lot. It's because I encourage you guys to do that fitness. Sorry, man, I just caught myself there. I'm a little winded walking up this hill, so my mind's not rolling 100%. Not a fitness program. So I encourage you to do the mental toughness program. Where I was going with that is I initially did it for fitness. And I got a couple weeks in, I'm like, this is not fitness program. Started feeling unstoppable. Started cultivating a mindset filled with confidence. And one of the turn points for me during that program, and it wasn't because of the program, it just helped that I was doing it, was I was at home one night over the summer to watch my dogs because my parents were gone on a trip. And I was doing a bonfire, just me. Not one soul in the world knew I was doing that. That's terrifying to some people because we always feel like we need to be connected. And first of all, we often confuse being connected with being in a relationship with one another. Social media, huge proponent of that because that's being connected. That's not being in a relationship with one another though. So that was so freeing for me to realize that not a soul in the world knew what I was doing. I felt bad initially that night. I'm sitting there listening to my tunes, just, staring at the fire. I'm like, I'm doing all right, man. I'm not talking to anyone. No one knows what I'm doing. And I'm still here. I'm still living in excellence. So that's what I mean. Be okay being outside of mainstream society. How about you build your own community? Why are you listening to this podcast right now, huh? Is it because you like it? Is it because it's something different that not everyone talks about? Have you shared it with your friends? I know some of you have. Why is that? Because you want them to start thinking the same way. Or you want them to realize that other people are out there talking about it. We're out there. There's a lot of people outside of mainstream society. We all are at some point in our lives. But again, build your community. You're listening to this because you like it. You like being different. You like hearing things that are different from what's typically talked about. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. Build your community. Build your life. So thanks for listening to this installment of Life with Grit, guys. It was a little bit shorter than the one I previously recorded that I should say didn't record, but I think I still hit the main points. And again, continue to build that life. Live in excellence. Get your friends to live in excellence. Your society is going to be filled with excellence. Have a good one. See ya.